Hi, I'm Sue and I'm not doing a challenge. I'm doing a short tutorial on embird. When I first got into machine embroidery back in the 1990s, I bought PE Design or PED4. I upgraded over the years all the way to PED7 at the cost of hundreds of dollars each and every time. I finally screamed enough, and on the advice of a friend I got the embird trial. I hated it. Absolutely hated it. It was so different from PED that I simply couldn't grasp anything. I swore. I said horrible things like shucks, oh darn, and fudge. And if you believe those are the words I used, I have some oceanfront property in Kansas I'd love to sell you. Unless you're a genius, anything new has to be learned. Same with embroidery software. So many options out there. You can even get an app for your phone or tablet now. Many members have MBX, Hatch, Wilcom, etc., but some like me use embird or at least considering it. So I'm going to attempt a short intro to embird. Originally I was going to do the whole thing, every part, but after talking to Maggie she said to only do manager and editor, as that's huge enough. First, you can download a free 30-day 100-use trial of embird at embird.net. The only restriction is when you use Studio to digitize, you can't save it. Updates are free. Upgrades or major changes are $30. You can buy the whole kit and caboodle for under $1,000, or just buy the parts components you want. The different parts are Manager, what you're looking at right now on the screen, which enables you to view designs and the ability to load onto various types of machines. Then there's Editor, part of Manager. Here you can change size up and down, increase or decrease density, remove parts of a design, merge designs, change thread colors, etc. You can make a whole lot of changes here. Font Engine turns any font on your computer into an embroidery file. No need to buy pre-made regular alphabets. Iconizer makes icons or graphics for all your embroidery, quilting, and graphics files on your computer. Pretty darn handy. The Studio, the digitizing part and my favorite. Cross Stitch, make cross-stitch designs. I don't have it. I can't help here. Manager has 3 panels, the left, the middle, and the right. Most people don't use the left because it is for floppy disks. So you go to Options, Hide Left Panel, and it's gone. First is the top row. If you click Middle Panel, you can import an image or view the history of everything you've seen recently. Right panel, oh boy, lots of things. How you view things. Thumbnails, dense thumbnails, very, very dense thumbnails. Print, export, export an image, documentation, thumbnails, the design. You can search, you can convert files. You can convert it to any one of these formats. Simply by clicking the box, you can convert to those files. Input-output operations. This is where you send the embroidery file to a specific type of machine. USB, Bernina, Brother, whatever. You can send it in an attachment of an email. You can copy it and paste it in a clipboard. Color palette, all the thread catalogs, and you can even make your own thread catalog for just the threads you have or plan to buy. Options, what language you're going to use, which component, embird or manager, that opens first. Display calibration. This is something that's fairly important. Get yourself a small ruler, a 6-inch one if possible, and measure this graphic on the screen from here to here and from here to here. Write those numbers in these boxes. Click OK. Now all your drawings and your designs will be the right size, the size they are supposed to be. Iconizer settings. Here you set your default hoop size. Settings, choosing how to measure in millimeters first or inches first. Automatically create a backup file every time. Add date and time to the file name. Create a zip file. Make a PDF. Again, send it in an email. Editor, this switches over to the editor part. Commander, here it opens up all the drives on your computer or external drives and all of your embroidery files. Cloud, as near as I can tell, it does the same thing. Explorer, here you would hunt for a design manually. Ultimate Box, I don't have it. Can't help there. Help, explanatory. Optional plugins, all the parts you can buy. The second row, the icons, here you open Editor. Here you would open Studio if you have it, which I do. That opens up a whole new window. This is cross stitch. This would open a specific embroidery design. I have now opened up an embroidery design and you're seeing it through its stitches. The normal view, the 3D view, or what it would look like embroidered. This shows it the size it would be. 3D, again, pretty explanatory when it's turned on. This would put millimeters first. This would put inches first. This one would rotate the design 45 degrees. Click it again, it goes back. This one shows you the jumps. Here you would have various size grids. Here is fonts you have bought. This opens up Font Engine, where you make your embroidery file using fonts that are already on your computer. This one brings up a window for ready-made fonts that you have on your computer. This one opens up the same window as here, only slightly bigger. All the designs that are in that folder. I paused the video while I opened this one. This one creates sort of a tree of all the designs that are in this folder right here. It has a small icon, the name, the number of stitches, and the size. Now this button comes in darn handy for us old fogies. Watch over here when I click it. The font got bigger, easier to read. Love it. This one, this shows all the different things you can buy and the registration number if you have bought them.